What's going on, guys, and welcome to today's video. Today we're actually going off-roading. Today we are going to drive to Disney, Oklahoma to Grand Lake on the backside of the dam. There is, or the front side, the backside, I'm not sure what it would be. The side where there's no water, it is a really awesome off-road area. Now, we've been there multiple times, but I have never brought you guys along, so hopefully we'll get some cool video of this area because it is really cool. Just a lot different than any of our Kansas off-road areas. Now, this is going to be a test for the newly installed Cheap Jeep wrap, and I'm kind of worried that by the time we get there it's all going to be flapping in the breeze and pulling off the vehicle, but we'll see. Hopefully it'll at least look good enough, or at least make it there enough to take some cool pictures of a white Jeep for once. So we're all fueled up, we've got the mud trains on, we've got all the gear in the back of the Jeep, so I've got about a 2.5-3 hour-ish drive to get up to Disney, and then we will go out and play on the big rocks. So keep watching, and hopefully we don't break anything, because we don't trailer these, we drive them, so it's going to be a long walk home if it does break. But so far, so good. Cross your fingers, knock on a rusty old Jeep, something, I don't know. All right, let's go. All right, guys, we made it down here. I'll give you a quick little look out over the dam here before we start going on the trails, but this is kind of what it looks like. It's a super cool area. Now, obviously they're doing construction right now, that's why there's all that equipment, but like I said, super cool area, big huge rock. So we'll go out and crawl and see what we can find. Well, guys, this is kind of the main path down off the main road, and normally a million side-by-sides, and of course there is today also. Oh my gosh, there's a Toyota RAV4. So we just spotted a group ahead of us. Leading the brigade is a completely bone stock Toyota RAV4. So yeah, normally as we are crossing this water crossing, there is water all the way across, and currently it is very empty. And somewhere across this water crossing is a really bad void in the rocks that will eat your whole tire and do bad things to your suspension. Not that we have ever found that before, but just, you know, we assume that there's a really bad spot in the rocks. Oh, it's a Toyota off-road group. They're all Toyotas. We're gonna go burn some oil by them with the big V8 here. Right? Can't we?
Yeah. I guess that one ledge is maybe a little bit, but
Rest in peace rocker panels. Think we're okay?
you're okay.
Ooh, we're gonna rocker panel it.
Oh, we are.
I think so. That was slightly on the rocker, just barely.
We got.
I don't even know if
Nolan.
where Nolan is though.
Oh, I thought that.
I don't think he's behind us.
Yeah, sorry. I guess that's not you behind us. I thought you were following us.
That's a decent ledge. So this little waterfall thing coming up here is something that we crawled up one time when the water was a lot more aggressive, more flowing, and water was going over the hood. It was kind of cool. This seems a lot less daunting now that the water's lower.
Yeah.
I think we're good to go straight through if we have traction.
Wood there.
I know, I see that.
Is that metal?
means there's not some big void a tire's gonna fall in. Oh, we're slipping.
Maw, you can see all the moths.
Oh, it's so slick. It is like ice skating rink. That is crazy. It's that slippery. It is, yeah, it's an ice skating rink. Nolan's at that big drop where we went off of.
I think you're at the drop we went off of, but we did pretty good, you know, metally, nice.
Well,
then that stupid like
I know
thing.
That baller like real stuff. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Nolan's crawling down that thing now. So it's straight down this, I believe.
Okay, that's the guy who's getting after.
That white one.
Yeah, that rusty old thing. Although that one with the bar was bombing pretty good.
Don't mind the smoke. Oh my. Oh God, dude's proposing to a girl.
CVT transmission. Yeah, it's been in limp mode all week, I guess.
Yeah, he sent me pictures of it. It's grenaded.
Oof. Do you think we can make it through this now?
I don't know. See. Yeah, because remember how far we were driving?
Oh, do we go there or there?
Yeah, here.
There.
Yeah.
Maybe it's going a little bit too far.
Yeah, new car might not be a bad idea.
Oh, probably there, right?
Yeah, it's like foot deep.
Oh boy.
Okay, yeah.
I told him to get a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon.
Yeah, that or Trailhawk.
Is this deeper? No, we're good.
No, it's shallower than that one, but God, it's so clear. Sorry.
You're good.
Oh, is your phone gonna be locked now? Wasn't trying to make.
So yeah, guys, that water crossing is always super unpredictable. If the river or if the dam has let water out, it is impassable too high. Sometimes you could walk across it. It's just super, super unpredictable, like I said, because it could just be multiple feet difference. And we've went through it in the beginning of the day fine, and then later in the day they've released water and it's been multiple feet higher. So you've really got to be careful going through that thing. And up here we call this the dunes. It's all obviously a lot bigger rock than just sand dunes, but it's kind of a cool little wall of rock that's been made with the dam that we kind of rip up and down. Can you just hit the get directions? Will that even, but we're not on the road.
Yeah, that'll road. But no, so that pin is the like little ledge we stopped at right before you dragged your
Oh.
case. That's where
Really?
it should, yeah,
Oh.
that's where it should.
Oh, this is so small now. This is nothing. It's not steep.
Yeah.
Huh.
People have knocked it down.
Or the water. Has water been...
I bet it's
Dang.
there hasn't. Maybe somehow water builds it up.
That's
Or
unfortunate.
did build it up, but yeah, it's just now been drugged down.
Yeah. Huh.
Wow, this is now way smaller than it used to be. Big.
I feel like it's moved to 2 or something. It seems farther down even normal.
Look out.
Oh boy. I don't think she's going up that. It's super.
Oh,
So guys, I'm gonna have to jump in here because I'm not sure some of the things I said may be YouTube friendly in this situation, but let me explain. Because I've driven in that little water feature many times before, and this place always is solid rock bottom. You can drive in and out of stuff. It's super carefree, but for some reason this was really soft and sinky. So we pulled in, couldn't get up that incline, ended up backing up, and it just immediately sank in. And like I said, have driven through that thing countless times, but for some reason it was super soft, and if you tried to move forward, it would just bury itself down.
We're filling with water.
And that resulted in the vehicle taking on a little bit of water, and by a little bit, I mean it was up to the seats. I have never had something under the water or in that deep of water before. It was not a very good experience.
It's normally not that slippery.
Luckily, we were able to crawl into the back of the Jeep, grab the tow strap, get the tow strap hooked up. The buddy there in that other Grand Cherokee was able to hook up, and in one pull we were able to drag the thing out. Obviously the engine was still running. The engine was high enough out of the water that it wasn't really an issue, but it was the whole back half of the vehicle that was underwater and just taking on water. I felt like we were in the Titanic. We were going down. There was, you know, lots of oh shucks and darn it's that were going on while the sinking of the Titanic was happening. So it was not a great deal. And unfortunately, I didn't really get to record in the panic. I ripped the camera down because I was having to climb in and out of the window opening, crawl onto the hood, belly flop onto the hood, and hook the tow strap up. It was less than ideal of a situation, but I was gonna say you learn to not play in deep water, but like I said, we've driven through the thing countless times with no issue, and this time there was an issue. So
Is there not?
we drug it out and opened all the doors. I mean, water was pouring out of the Jeep. We took everything out of the vehicle. The spare tire wheel well was literally a swimming pool. We bailed that out, and luckily the Jeep stayed running the rest of the day. Super lucky. And yeah, that was not an ideal experience. You know, like I said, there was a lot of bad feelings going on as we were sinking. So that's a thing that happened super early in the day, and I got to drive around with a wet seat, wet floors, wet shoes, wet pants, wet shirt the whole rest of the day. So yeah, not a great thing to happen early on in your wheeling day. But back to some of the cooler action here later on in the day. This is the ledge he's talking about. I bet. Oh, it's gonna be free. Oh, maybe not. Oh, okay, never mind. Looks obviously are deceiving, because that looked like it was going to be a decent little step ledge thing. But apparently not. Oh, okay.
So I think you would have made it up that other thing.
Alright guys, so we are going to go up the trail that we earlier had kind of decided not to, because we ended up coming down it and we think it's probably doable. It's either going to be a situation where we just drive right up it and idle up it and it's no issue, or we slip and slide and then end up backing down. Oh, and we've got traffic. Oh, and the traffic is assuming that we can drive up it. So this now puts some pressure on us to make it up it. So I guess we will see what happens here. So far so good, but we've got some nasty ledges here. We got to keep momentum up. Oh, and we jumped a little. We're keeping momentum. And that was relatively painless as long as you keep momentum going. We hit the transfer case skid somewhere. She's kind of slippy.
This is a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go ultra slow.
Yeah, we're gonna drop it neutral. At least that's how I do her.
Do we dare go up one of those? I don't think we can.
Probably not.
I think left looks easier than right.
Yeah, a little bit.
Let's see what happens. There's a lot of tire spin marks up here. Oh boy. As smart as the fuel injection. Well guys, it was a rough day for the Jeep. We were stuck in the water, deepest I've ever been, water pouring in the vehicle. We ended up getting pulled out, but the interior is soaking wet, so I'm gonna have to pull the thing apart, drain, dry everything. Everything seems to be working currently, and then we also hit the transmission pan pretty darn hard. Luckily, it did not crack open, split open, get, you know, soup canned open and dump all of our fluid, but it definitely has a pretty decent dent in it. So I guess the moral of the story is off-roading is really hard on your junk. So make sure you don't care about it too much, or if you do, you're gonna be spending a decent amount of money putting it back together. So guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.